wanted to know why do we say I am in the office, and why don't we say I'm at office? Okay. Now, to answer this question, office is generally indicated as a room, and you are inside that room. That's why you say I'm in the office. Well, you can also say I'm at, at the workplace also, but in that case, your sentence will be tweaked into I am at work. So you will either say I am in the office or I am at work. Now, Rashmi also had a doubt asking, why do we say I am at home? Okay, so to be specific, now the specifics. When someone is asking you the question where you are, they would want to know where you are specifically. No one wants to know whether you are in the kitchen, whether you are in the drawing room, etc. Now there you would say I am at home. Okay, home is generally considered as one roof and you are inside that place. That's why. Now, again, it is about specifics. That's why you're specifically at home. Where is Rashmi? Rashmi is at home. I hope I have answered your queries, Rashmi and Srilekha.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
All right. So shall we proceed with today's prepositions of movement? So movement means where here we are talking about something that is moving from one place to other. Okay. So that is why we imply preposition based on movements. Preposition of movement are the words that describe the direction of movement from one place to the other. They are used to explain or express something to someone in relation with the location of the object exactly. Now look into this picture, you will see that there are different movement based prepositions mentioned. One is across the table or around the box, away from the box, down the stairs, into the box, off the box, onto the box, out, over, past, through, toward, under, and up. These are the in general, these are the prepositions which are connected with the movement. Okay. Now let us. Yes, tell me.
Can you please explain more about across?
Yes. So when we are reading a few sentences, you will understand it a bit more clear. So now first let us talk about into. The cat jumped into the box, which means the cat is inside the box. It jumped and it went into the box. Okay, likewise, she walked into the room without knocking. So she went into the room without letting anyone know that she is coming in. She drove his car into the garage. The car was outside, she got it into the garage. Out of. So the bird flew out of the cage. He stepped out of the building when the fire alarm rang, which means he left the building, he walked out of the building. She took her hand out of her pocket. So until some time her hand was inside the pocket, now she took it out. Towards. She walked towards the city center. The boat sailed towards the horizon. Now, just in case you have doubts with the word horizon, I want you to Google and we shall discuss in our next session. Alright, moving ahead with the next sentence. He moved closer towards the microphone to be heard better. I hope out of and towards is clear to each one of you. Away from. So when something is moving away from you, the children ran away from the barking dog. The dog was barking, the children were scared, that's why they ran away from the barking dog. She walked briskly away from the crowded street. She is allergic to crowd, so that's why she moved away from where the crowd is. He moved his chair away from the table to make some space. Okay, now through.
Ma'am, what is briskly?
Come again now, Rashmi.
That word.
Briskly. Okay, considerably faster. Since she quickly moved away from the crowd because she is allergic to crowd and she has this phobia when she is in crowd. That's why she moved away quickly from that place. Okay, all right. Now next is through. The hiker trekked through the dense forest. She pushed through the crowd to get to the front. So she pushed almost everyone to go to the front where the concert was happening. The car drove through the tunnel. The car, traveled through the tunnel, inside the tunnel. Okay. So now I think Rashmi's doubt is here across, right, Rashmi? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
They walked across the bridge spanning the river, which means they had to cross the bridge. They have to move up from one end of the bridge to the other end of the bridge. The squirrel walked faster, ran faster, darted faster across the road, darted across the road. Okay. She swam across the lake. She wanted to go from this end to that end. So she swam across the lake. Okay. Up, he climbed up the stairs to the top floor. So he is walking up the stairs. So you use the word up there. Next, hot air balloon floated up in the sky. There, the hot air balloon is moving right and left. It is swaying here and there. Next, she hiked up the mountain trail. She was going on. She is climbing the mountains. She's climbing the rock to reach the mountain top. Okay, down.
Ma'am, why it is the hot air balloon floated up into the sky?
Up into the sky because you know that sky has different layers of air scientifically. So it is getting through all the layers of that's why it is onto the sky. So it is going. Hot air balloon is usually at a distance where an helicopter can fly. So it is on a certain layer above the sky. Okay, certain layers of different layers of the environment or the atmosphere. So that is why it is into. Okay. Okay. The leaves fell down from the tree. The leaves were on the tree first. Later, due to the seasonal changes, the leaves fell down. The elevator descended to the ground floor. It came down to the ground floor. Okay. He slid down the slippery road. It means he slipped on the slope. All right. Okay. Now let us try together. Let us try and fill in these blank spaces that you see on your screen. I want, if anyone has the answers, please raise your hand and unmute your mic to call out the answers. Okay. So let us begin with the first one. The elephant walked dash the forest and saw the man's hut. Which one do you think is the right option? Very good, Isha. Yeah. Now the second one, is there anyone who can read along with the answer?
Mr. Hannah ran into the man's hut and called for a place.
Howled for a place. Very good, Isha. Yes. Rashmi, you want to try the next one?
The ship sailed over the world. Sailed around the world.
Very good. Anyone else from DC radio team? Anyone from the DC radio team? Sumi Selvi, do you want to try? Bhuma, you want to try? Vrinda? All right. So, Irshad, you want to try the next one?
The train went through the tunnel.
Good. Rashmi?
The suitcase fell into the floor.
Very good. Next one.
She broke her leg when she fell down the stairs.
Good. Next one, Rashmi.
The burglar made a mistake by running towards the policeman.
Very good. Why is it towards and not onto?
Because that person is running near to the policeman.
Good, good. So he can't climb on to the policeman. Okay, very good. Next one. Let me project. Yes.
I was tired after climbing up the hill.
Very good. Good. Is there anyone else who wants to read and try? Shanmuga Priya, Bhuma. Anyone from the DC live team? Okay, Rashmi and Ishat, please start. We're mute.
When the train arrived at my destination, there is no blank. Arrived at my destination, I got in two.
No, when the destination comes, we'll get down from the train, right?
So,
So,
off.
I got off. Okay? Yes, you.
The horse jumped under the fence. Fence meaning?
Fence is a compound wall, sort of.
Over the
Over.
Very good, very good. No one can go under the fence, nor they can go down. So they can jump. They can jump over the fence. Okay, very good, Isha. All right. There are a few sentences also which if you guys want to try, this will be a little bit complicated when compared to the sentences that we have practiced. So, Irshad, can you please take up the first paragraph?
George Bernard was a man of taste. He liked to have beautiful things around him.
Correct. Proceed.
He was of the firm opinion that literature and beauty were both equally necessary in life.
Very good. Rashmi, can you take up the next one?
Once a visitor asked him, "You are a lover of everything beautiful. How it is that I do not see any flowers in your room, though your garden is full of them?"
Though your garden is full of them. Very good. Yes, Irshad.
You are absolutely right, but I have children too. Is it necessary for me to show my love with them by cutting off their heads and displaying them on vases?
Okay. So let us come from here, Irshad. Is it necessary for me to show my love for them? You're showing love for children. We are talking about George Bernard, who's a man of taste, who likes to have nicer things, beautiful things around him. So here, when they are talking about children, he's in return asking this question. Now, I love children. Now, because I love them, is it necessary for me to cut their heads off and display in vases? Something goes into the vase, not on the vase. Okay. So, is it necessary for me to show my love for them by cutting their heads off and displaying them in the vases? Okay. Am I right? Are you all clear with this? Any doubts? What we have discussed today is called as preposition of movement, where something is in the move, on the move. Okay, something is moving around. You are explaining. Where is your house? My house is across the road. Okay, my house. Where is this building? This building is diagonally opposite to Infosys or something like that. Okay, so you are specifically talking about the place where something is there, and you are explaining this to the other person. Okay, so today again I will be sharing a few quiz questions to you through our regular channels. Please try to attempt them and win your Amazon vouchers. That's it from me today. We will connect again tomorrow, continuing prepositions. Thank you.
Bye bye.